All right, in this video, we're gonna be working on the reverse crescent. This is an advanced level of an outside crescent kick. If you'll remember, an outside crescent kick can be front leg or rear leg, but today we're gonna do it with the back leg. You bring the leg across, snap the knee, and bring it out and over. But don't fling your arm out here like I just did. Up and over, all right? We're hitting with the top of the foot, so your foot should be bladed so you can hit here. Some people call it a slap kick for that reason. When you do this kick, you're going to be using your rear leg, but you're gonna pivot away from your target. So if the target is here in front of me, I'm gonna lift on my toes, pivot, then I'm gonna look over my shoulder. Once I look over my shoulder, I'm gonna shift my weight to what is now my rear leg. This used to be my front leg, now it's my rear leg. I'm gonna shift my weight. I lift my rear knee and come around and then extend as I come around. It's really hard to do that slow, so I'm gonna show it a little bit faster. From here, I lift, pivot, chamber, and snap. Now your arms are going to come out a little bit on this, but you don't want to allow them to flail because that's actually gonna slow down your rotation. A quick trick to make this easier is to actually throw a jab or some other reaching technique to allow you to then pull your hands back in as you pivot to give you the extra momentum that you need, all right? Things to be careful of as you do this kick, make sure that you don't lean backwards or forwards because it throws your kick off. Think about being pulled up to the ceiling with a string attached to the top of your head. All right, I'm gonna bring Mr. Jackson over here to help me demonstrate this kick. So he's gonna hold the kick paddle for me. Now this kick needs to be at least shoulder level to pass, so my shoulder level, not necessarily Jackson's shoulder level, all right? He's a little taller than me, but for today, I'm gonna go head level. Remember that an outside crescent kick comes across center line, up and over. You should have that nice little knee snap in there. So chambering here, that allows you to kind of show your target that you're gonna throw either a front kick or an outside crescent or an axe kick, and they don't know which one it's gonna be. So the same thing applies here. You're going to pivot, look over your shoulder, keeping your hands in tight, knee comes up, pivot toward the target, and hit with the outside of your foot, all right? Mr. Jackson, I'm gonna have you back up that way just a little bit, okay? One more time, pivot, look, snap, okay? Now, Mr. Jackson, if you would step right about here, I'm gonna demonstrate this with the other leg so you can see the reverse rotation here. Remember, if you don't have a good pivot, none of this works. If you start here and pull yourself around and then try to pivot, you're too late, okay? You should also not jump with this technique. You should maintain connected to the floor. Up on the toes so that you can rotate, but connected to the floor. So from here, I pivot, look, knee snap, and pull across. Make sure that you're not lifting up at an angle underneath your opponent's elbow because that does not feel good, okay? One more time, full speed, and then always come back to your great fighting stance. Control the descent of the kick. Don't allow it to throw you forward or backward. And there's your outside crescent kick. Sorry, reverse crescent kick.